Okay, so Fin 905, can you just confirm your squawk vessel?
Excellent. Have him brought on board immediately.
Repeat for 905?
Fin 905, confirm squawk?
Stand by, let me give it a pop-up.
Status report, Doctor. Your Highness, they are working on Lord Frieza around the clock, and I am confident that we can rebuild him. Oh, no, we have the technology to make him faster, stronger, and in every way more powerful than he was before. Even as
And Blue 1002, turn right there, wide on course.
to create the cybernetic attachments we will need in order to make Frieza.
Okay, right on course, triple 1002.
Once these mechanical enhancements
Approach Finnair 905, is the squawk on?
realize energy levels far greater than ever.
Yeah, Fin 905, I was just asking you to confirm your squawk, to confirm your whole clearance.
Frieza will soon reestablish himself.
Oh, I thought you meant it wasn't popping up. Yeah, squawk is 5251.
Okay, Roger, readback is correct. The frequency with me on 132.85. Push and start at your discretion. Call me when ready for taxi.
Roger that, Finnair 905, remaining with you on 132.85. The right one, push and start.
Planet Earth?
Push and start at your discretion. Call me when ready for taxi. For correction, for Fin 905.
Roger that, 905.
Yeah, American 1280. The winds are 350 at 6. Roger, plan runway 24. Correction, 06.
Clear to land. Okay, clear to land. 065 American 1280.
Montreal approach. Moody 680 Papa is with you 8,000 feet. November 680 Papa. Good afternoon. Okay, just stand by 1 second. Standing by for 680 Papa. Okay, November 68 Papa. Okay, so stay at 8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 06 right. And the information is go, Montreal. Okay, Cable 2 for golf at 06 right ILS for 680 Papa.
Montreal Port, good evening, Delta 665, stand 28, information golf, identify 285 Mike.
I can do that 665, feedback is correct, departure frequency with me on 132.85, push and start at your discretion. Do you have the, tell me if you have the new Montreal 1 chart on board, if not, I'll just give you the instruction, and call me, otherwise call me for a taxi.
Okay, 665 Mike, push and start on discretion, and we've got the new charts on board.
Well, 209 Heavy, you're leaving my airspace. Boston Center is not responding, so you're in Montreal Center space, and it's not online. Switch frequency to 122.8, radar services will be terminated, and have a good flight.
Well, we should show you come 122, this is your service. Have a good one, bye-bye.
Let's see, have a good one.
I'm starting engines, Grant.
Roger that, buddy. Okay, so we're all buttoned up. So from where we are, we push nose to the left. Starts my push now. No, I'm not either, actually. This is one thing there for that. Like a moron. DP1, we're going to climb over to 12% D rate, flexing at 1.53. So it's fine.
Poor guy.
Okay. Starts number 1. And 2. Fuel on.
Yes, in terminal 2, climb to flight level 300. Terminal 2 in fact contact Boston Sentinel on 134.7.
Is there 711 ready for taxi?
Last question, take off sign again.
Is Delta 711 ready for taxi?
Delta 711, the wind changed, the runways are now, in use are now the 24, so departure runway will be 24 left. Is that correct? Is that okay for you?
You change your runway now for 24 left, correct?
Departure runway will be 24 left. Is that correct? 2975, taxi the apron, Alpha Mike, Alpha, cross runway 28, hold short runway 24 left.
Alright, we're checking.
Roger. So number 68, Papa Mojo. 368, Papa, go ahead. Yeah, the wind will change the runway now to 4 expect ILS runway 24 left.
Okay, we'll expect ILS 24 left for 680 Papa.
Start a ground. 24 left down, just climb to by heading 237 now.
Yeah, first can you confirm that they go from way? 24 left or 24 right?
Delta 711, departure runway 24 left.
Right, okay, we are reconfiguring now for 24 left. We will call you back.
Okay, Roger.
So there's no minimums and turns on there. Lost comms, just to double check, is 7600 is standard. Planned that. Planned it.
Where you guys at?
We've just pushed, we're just about to start the taxi.
They changed the runway, so now we need to redo things anyway. So if you are quick, we will try.
Okay, Roger. I'm gonna stay offline. I'm at the runway right now. After you guys leave, we'll take off to ATC. I found the problem. Unless you run that load manager, it doesn't register the new nav data, and some of the nav data, depending on what airport you go to, will cause it to crash.
When you are ready for taxi instructions.
And Delta 665 for the taxi, 24 left, please.
Okay, Delta 65, okay, so you're already set up for 24 left?
Yeah, we've reconfigured for 24 left, Delta 665.
Sorry, I got you 3 by 5 here. The new departure runway is 24 left, is that okay for you?
Delta 665 A firm, we've reconfigured for 24 left and we're ready for the taxi.
Okay, Delta 665, confirm, ready for taxi?
A firm.
Roger, runway 24 left, altimeter 2975, taxi the apron, Alpha 4, Alpha, cross runway 28, hold short runway 24 left.
Okay, from the apron it's via Alpha 4, Alpha crossing runway 28 and hold short 24 left, Delta 665. Okay, so flaps are set.
Number 680, Papa, confirm aircraft type. 680, Papa is a Mooney Bravo. Roger.
Approaching is Delta 711 ready for taxi.
Roger, Delta 711, runway 24 left, altimeter 2976, taxi the apron, Alpha Mike, Alpha, cross runway 28, hold short runway 24 left.
Right, altimeter 2926, taxi from Alpha Mike, Alpha, crossing runway and then holding on to 6 left.
Brakes are off.
Okay, Grant, you're on my way, so you start moving.
I'm moving now.
That's good, I follow you.
Number 680, Papa, heading runway 350, vectors for the island. Okay, 350, expect vectors for ILS 24 left for 680, Papa.
Right. So we've got 149 pitch, takeoff clamp for 5,000 feet. We've got VOR for YUL. Brakes are nice and cold. I've got the train mapping up on my side. And we're on Alpha 4 now. For Alpha. So I've got 19 taxi.
November 68 Papa, 4000.
37142
680 Papa, say again. 680 Papa, 4000. We're still maintain 4000 for 680 Papa.
Interesting weather, huh, Gran?
Yes, sir.
Did you take off with anti-ice on that model of plane?
Yeah. Okay, so we're not observing any traffic on the approach. And Delta 665 approaching the hole for 24 left, fully ready.
Delta 665, call me airborne, winds 330 at 6. Sure for takeoff, runway 24 left.
Got you airborne, clear takeoff 24 left, Delta 665.
Hey Grant, airfoil anti-ice pressure abnormal should go out if we're running above, was it 125, 126, 128 EPR?
I think it's about 126.
I think it is too. I knew it was one of those numbers, but yeah, I'm banging it right now, 134 left and right, and I still get the warning with the airfoil anti-ice on the ground. So there's an issue.
Number 68, Sierra Papa descends to 2,000 feet. Turn left, heading 330.
Down to 2,000, left 330 for 680 Papa.
Get all, I'll see you in the air.
Roger.
Okay, we'll see.
Approach, this is Delta 711, holding at 24 left.
Roger.
Spoilers.
Spoilers round. Take off thrust set. Take off clamp. Right. Yep.
Stabilizer motion.
Remember, Sierra Papa, turn left, heading 270 ILS.
Stabilizer motion.
Okay, left to 270, clear for the ILS, runway 24 left for 680 Papa.
MC37.
1.2 EPR.
Stabilizer motion. Stabilizer motion.
There's a 665, climb to flight level 230, red ident at 3,500, and proceed direct, found on course.
Okay, Delta 665, we're just about to call you. We're passing 3,000 feet, climbing flight level 300, direct to Fawns on course.
And Delta 711, call me airborne, winds 330 at 6, clear to take off, runway 24 left.
Roger, airborne, clear for aircraft 20 left.
Climb thrust, 300. What's up?
Je 7970, bonsoir, squawk 5252.
Nav 1, AP1's engaged. Slow trans.
Squawk 5252.
Gaz 790, anti-radar à 9000 pieds. Anticipez LS 2 droite, l'information India. Descendez à 11 000 pieds, altimètre 297.
On y est, c'est 280, on va descendre à 11 000 pieds, on est quand même sur India avec une quinzaine.
Approche de Montréal, Sunwing 198 avec vous. On passe niveau de vol 280.
Sunwing 198, l'information India. Anticipez la 2-4 droite, l'altimètre 2976, descendez à votre discrétion à 11 000 pieds.
On descend à 11 000 pieds à la discrétion et on planifie pour la 24 droite, Sunwing 198. Et on a India.
Number 680 at Papa, winds 330 at 6. If possible, I mean, are you going to the general aviation, sir?
Should get out of that weather by about 7,500.
Yes, sir, for 680 at Papa.
Yeah,
If
but he's
possible,
missing on the
take left on Lima, or if you can backtrack if you need, there's no plane behind you. So wind 330 at 6, let's land runway 24 left. Good land 24 left, will exit left at Lima for 680 Papa.
Approach is at the 711 airborne passing 1400.
It's a 711 radar ident, climb flight level 230. After 3,000 feet, turn left direct pound on course.
Coming to 230, after 3,000 feet we will turn left and follow on course.
Yeah, sir, you should get out of that weather by about 7,500 feet.
Roger, Roger.
Although my weather radar is painting a pretty little picture up ahead.
Yeah, I can feel it, man. It's quite heavy. Passengers are shitting themselves now. My flexi wings feel like they're actually gonna break in half.
7970, descendez à 8000 pieds. Delta 665, contact Boston Center on 134.7. Have a good flight. Delta 665, contact Boston Center on 134.7. Have a good flight.
Boston Center.
Calling you, Grant.
134.7, Delta 665. Good day. Yes, sir. Hi, Adam.
In Montreal, Moody 682 to pop off. JetBlue 1002, Boston Center.
Can you ask the approach if he wants me to go to Lizzie direct Wayne?
Oh, we're out of the weather
JetBlue
finally.
1002, no, it's not, once you're on the approach there, if you get, most likely you can expect radar vectors before you reach the end of the arrival. So, in this example, when you cross Lizzie, you can expect to most likely have vectors. However, if you, I guess it would be Takeman actually, but if you haven't received vectors prior to Lizzie on the arrival, then you would maintain 6,000 and just continue on that same 035 degree track, and then approach would give you vectors from that point. You wouldn't make a turn on your own. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just on our map it shows us Lizzie, Ada, and then Wayne for ILS 22 left.
Yeah, so if you get to Leslie and then you hadn't actually been given any further instruction, as it describes on the description there at the bottom, you would continue on track 035 degrees. So basically continue northeastbound, and ATC will give you a left turn, but you don't have the authorization to go directly to Wayne after you cross that fix.
Okay, thank you. JetBlue 1002.
You're welcome. Delta 98, correction, Delta 819, descend and maintain 1000. The Worcester altimeter 2963.
Delta 819 down to 1000.
Boston Center, good evening, Delta 665, flight level 191.
Delta 665, Boston Center, good afternoon, climb and maintain level 300.
Climbing flight level 300, Delta 665.
So you must be Frieza. Who is this mysterious stranger? And does he really think he has what it takes to go head-to-head with Frieza? Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Boston Center, this is Delta 711, passing 18,000 feet and 11 miles from Boxing.
Delta 711, Boston Center, maintain level 320.
Climbing flight level 320.
Southwest 4004, wind calm, runway 5, clear to land.
Right, wind calm, clear land, runway 5, that's with us for.
Grant, what is your current speed? Where you're planning to cruise at?
Current speed is decimal 69, and it's decimal 76 for the cruise for me today.
Alright, thank you.
Boston Southwest wind 209 are with you about 60 miles west southwest of the Syracuse VOR. Passing flight level 295 for flight level 350.
West wind 209 Boston Center, roger.
Well, take a look at what happened. Seriously.
So you must be Frieza. I've been waiting a long time to meet you face to face.
Well, we have a guest.
Now I'm going to destroy you.
Isn't that right, Father?
Boston Center, house is FedEx 3516, flight level 360, direct to Bangor, VOR, thank you.
Make no mistake.
FedEx 3516, Boston Center, good evening, squawk 4644. 4642 for FedEx 3516. FedEx 3516, squawk 4644, 4644. 44 for FedEx 3516. Delta 819, Providence altimeter 2967. Expect ILS runway 23 approach. Turn 20 degrees left back to the final.
Give me that approach again. Which runway?
Delta 819, ILS runway 23 approach. Turn 20 degrees left back to the final. Descend and maintain 6000.
23 approach, turn 20 degrees left, 819. And did you give me a descent? I'm having trouble reading it. You're breaking up a little bit.
Delta 819, descend and maintain 6000.
Okay, down to 6,000.
Southwest 4004, turn left on Bravo, taxi Bravo, November, Tango to parking, cross runway 34.
5 November, Tango, crossing 34, 4004.
Southwest 4004, what altitude did you break out at?
You know, I didn't pay attention, apologize.
No problem. FedEx 3516, radar contact 87 miles northeast of Bangor, maintain level 360. We're maintaining flight level 360, FedEx 3516, thank you. Delta 819, turn left, heading 120.
Turning to 120, 819.
JetBlue 1002, contact Boston, approach 118.25, so long.
118.25, so long, JetBlue connected. In center, United 9537's 15,000, direct Bridgeport, about 30 miles west of Bridgeport.
United 9537, Boston Center, good evening, squawk 4745.
4745, 9537.
Center American 292, 9 mile final runway 33.
American 292. Wind, present runway 33, cleared to land. The Burlington wind is 310 at that.
Check the wind 33, cleared to land, American 292.
And Boston Center, good afternoon, good evening. Delta 471, passing through flight level 260 for 300, about 60 miles to the east-northeast of the Plattsburgh VOR.
Delta 471, Boston Center, squawk 460.
Altitude.
Just a little broken there for Delta 471. Repeat that squawk again.
Delta 471, squawk 4650.
4650, thanks.
United 9537, radar contact 10 miles northeast of Kennedy. Maintain 5000. New Haven altimeter 2967.
2967, 9537, thanks.
Delta 471, radar contact. Actually, Delta 471, radar contact. Now 400 miles northwest of Burlington. Maintain level 300.
300, thanks so much for Delta 471.
Delta 819, turn right heading 150.
Right to 150, 819.
Boston Center, Delta 665.
Delta 665, Boston Center.
Yes, just to be advised, south of Bugsy, you've got light to moderate turbulence above flight level 210, and requesting flight level, above flight level 220, so requesting flight level 320 if available.
Delta 665, climb and maintain level 320, let me know if it's any better.
Okay, we cleared flight level 320, and we'll let you know, Delta 665.
Delta 711, how's the ride been for you?
Can you repeat for Delta 711?
Yeah, he asked how the ride was.
Delta 711, Boston Center, how's your ride been?
Can you repeat for Delta 711?
Delta 711, have you had a bunch of turbulence or has it been smooth?
Yes. Affirmative, we are experiencing a lot of turbulence. Can we fly at 340 to see if this gets better?
Delta 711, climb and maintain level 340.
Can we fly at level 340?
Delta 819, descend and maintain 3000.
Down 3000, 819.
Delta 711, didn't get a readback of your call sign with the last one. Climb and maintain level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Okay, you need to say your call sign when you read back an instruction. Delta 711, climb and maintain level 340.
Delta 711, climb and maintain 340.
Okay, Delta 471, both of your company ahead have reported light to moderate turbulence at level 300 and level 320. The Boeing 737 that's about 40 ahead of you is just trying 34 now. I'll keep you posted how it goes.
Yeah, we were just waiting our turn. We're getting banged around here pretty good as well. So yeah, we'd like to take it up. We'll try 340.
Delta 471, climb and maintain level 340.
340 now for Delta 471, thanks.
Delta 665, also requesting 340.
Delta 665, climb and maintain level 340.
Clear 340, Delta 665.
Delta 711 reporting turbulence is on passing 330.
Thank you for Delta 471 and Delta 665. That report is from Boeing 737. That is 65 miles north of Albany. They said that above 33 the turbulence goes away.
Yeah, that's covered for 665, thank you.
Yeah, for Delta 819, descending between 2,500.
819 down at 2,500.
Low center southwest 1260, 11 mile at 140. Southwest 1260, Boston Center, common maintain, level 230. 230, southwest 1260. Delta 819, turn right heading 130. Correction, Delta 819, turn right heading 180.
180 for Delta 819.
Ryan, you're still maintaining decimal 7 for cruise.
Delta 819, charting 200, intercept the localizer.
Decimal 76 for cruise, pal.
200 and it's intercept localizer, 819.
I'm on decimal 71.
Well, you're going quite low then, aren't you? You can do 76 as well, you've got enough distance behind us, so...
Delta 819, 3 miles from Cusco, descend and maintain 2,100 until established on the localizer. Clear ILS runway 23 approach.
Yeah, I'm reducing now to decimal 7.
819 down, 2100. Clear for the ILS.
I have you at 25 nautical miles in front of me.
Roger. Yeah, I've got you on the TCAS.
Southwest 1260, climb and maintain level 380. 380, Southwest 1260. Delta 819, wind calm, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, 819.
United 9537, descend at pilot's discretion. Maintain 1000. Expect runway 1.
Okay, pilot's discretion down to 1000, and we'll look for runway 1 for FedEx, or for United 9537.
Dave, what is your position?
About equal distance between you and Grant from you to me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it just worked out really well.
West Wind 209, descend at pilot's discretion. Maintain flight level 240. Expect runway 22 left.
240 at pilot's discretion, expecting 22 left, West Wind 209.
Delta 819 is off the active.
Delta 819, taxi Tango to the ramp.
Tango to the ramp, 819, taxi agency.
I'm taking runway 20 for the arrival.
United 9537, Albany, altimeter 2972, expect ILS runway 1 approach.
United 72 in ILS 1 approach. I'm showing winds 180 at 9 down there at Albany. Is that what you're showing also?
United 9537, I have the 2215 Zulu weather, so about 40 minutes ago, about half an hour ago, and it has the Albany wind 320 at 8. Correction, 3204. Would you prefer runway 19?
Yeah, we'll take 19 if we can get it. That's okay.
Yeah, United 9537 shipping. Again, the wind 320 at 4. Visibility 1, light drizzle mist. Ceiling 400 overcast. Temperature 1, dew point -1. Altimeter 2972. Expect vectors ILS runway 19 approach.
Okay, vectors ILS 19 approach, 9537.
Boston Center, American 1123, request radio check. Do you copy?
American 1123, Boston Center, radio check 555.
Thank you. American 1123.
So Grant, you said you were taking runway 20.
Yes, I'm doing the VOR approach into runway 20.
Everyone, get down!
You know, Frieza, you could pull this right from the start. Saved us a good deal of effort.
There's just no bleeding sometimes, Father. There's no way.
How? Impossible!
Ah, see Dave on my Tikas behind me.
United 9537, turn 20 degrees left, vectors to final, descend and maintain at 6,000.
Okay, 20 degrees to the right and down to 6,000, 9537.
West wind 209, descend via the rope, correction, descend via the J fund to arrival, runway 22 left, free fund to arrival, runway 22 left, to Boston altimeter 2966.
1066, J Fund 22 left, west wind 209.
Warming up, Father. That's all. Really?
Hey, Frieza!
Yeah, 9537, most of this said it was supposed to be 20 degrees left of your present heading, but I see that you're turning right now. Yeah, 9537, turn left heading, left heading 340, and you're going to maintain 6,000.
Sorry about that, 340 and heading down to 6,000, 9537.
Has Frieza finally met his fate at the hands of this mysterious young stranger who claims to be a Super Saiyan? Find out all this and more on the next action-packed episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, so VOR then 20.
They're right there. Look, guys. Look.
Yeah, the distance between the three of us is all equal. You were seeing me on your TCAS from being behind you, Ron?
Yeah, because the PMDG allows you to do that.
Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, we're exactly, we are exactly spaced apart. That's perfect. Just worked out that way, but that's great. That was some weather there in Montreal.
We are perfect.
Well, of course we are.
I'm taking a screenshot so we can see that later on the Tikas. It's amazing.
West wind 209, contact Boston approach 118.25, so long.
Did you get that Richmond scenery installed?
I will later. I did download it, but didn't want it to do it in the middle of the planning.
Okay, so I've got 640 set for the barrel, it's 473 feet radial altimeter.
Okay, I will choose runway 2 as well, but I'm gonna perform the ILS.
No, runway 20, buddy, not runway 2, runway 20.
Runway 20.
So you've got an RNAV approach or a VOR approach, so I've chosen to go for the VOR.
That's what I'm doing. Actually, we may be IMC though, given the weather moving into Richmond.
Yeah, well, I mean the minimums are only 640, so we should hopefully get below it. I mean, looking at the weather, visibility is still 10 plus statute miles at Richmond, so. And how's it going? I can't pronounce that name, so I'm just going to say MLP.
Yeah, but we had those. We had those major thunderstorms rolling in. Let me just take another look at how they're doing. Yeah, that's right. They've cleared already. Okay.
November 2, Mike Tango, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival. Runway 22 left. Boston altimeter 2966.
Man, Halifax is getting hammered. Pretty good. And
United 9537, turn right heading 360.
Right turn 360, 9537.
Philadelphia's got it going on.
Boston Center, good evening. American Chief, anyone with you? Currently at flight level 100, climbing 140.
Richmond's clear.
American 231,
damn it.
Boston Center, VFS, common maintain, level 240.
Chief, level 240, American Chief, anyone?
BOR 20 it is.
It's gonna be tricky because the wind is 180 at 26. Overcast at 11,000.
Dude, you need to check your weather settings because my winds at Richmond are showing 190 at 15, and then I've got overcast at 11,000, but then I've got a few at 3,800 feet, scattered at 6,500 feet, overcast at 11,000.
No, you're right. I was reading it wrong.
What did you take for the arrival, Grant? It wasn't in the flight plan.
There is no arrival coming in from this direction, so basically get to HPW, we'll just go direct to the first points on the arrival.
Level 665, leaving my
on the approach,
to the southwest. The New York is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. So long.
On the approach?
Also advisory for the Delta 665. Good day, sir.
I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't hear him.
He's gone. Yeah, he means on the arrival on the VOR 20, you just switch from HPW to that one.
To the approach, not the arrival.
Yeah, the approach.
Chances are what I might do actually is looking at where the Harcon VOR is I may, if there's no ATC online and no traffic's going in, once we get to what waypoint's that? Once we get to the Jamie waypoints, I may go direct. I may cut out the rest of that routing because that's taking us to the south of the airport. We need to be in the north, so I may go at the end of the Victor 1 airway, which ends at Jamie. Is I'm going to cut across then to the approach.
And it looks to me like this guy hasn't even come anywhere close to breaking a sweat.
Yeah, that's going to be the best way to go.
Well, you could still fly to HPW and then fly north. I mean, that's, you know, about the same thing. They probably have that there because of your MSA.
Well, looking at the chart here, the en route chart, and to be honest, like, it would make no difference if we go across there, because the MSA, the minimum off route altitude there is only 1900 feet anyway, so even if we descend down to the 2000 from Jamie, it's not going to affect us.
Okay. Yeah, we're flying over water for 20% of it.
Yeah, so. So yeah, I'm going to take everything out after Jamie starts taking out Fatom, Cape Charles VOR and the Hopewell VOR, and go direct onto the approach.
So I'm sorry, you're flying to Jamie and then to the first approach point?
Yeah, so from Jamie direct to Adri.
Got it.
I'm back in turbulence again.
Yeah.
Me too.
Shit, yeah, we got MCT and CLL issues too. MCT gives me a EPR limit of 202, or Climb gives me an EPR limit of 206.
Centralizar for Delta 711.
Discord.
Need to get used to it. And we are in Unicom. keep getting mixed up between the button for vPilot and Discord.
We noticed.
I know, I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. It takes a while. We still make mistakes about it too.
Don't include me on that one, actually. I don't think I get my Discord and my PTTs mixed up. I get a lot of other things mixed up, but not with push the top buttons.
See, it's hard for me to get them mixed up because I have one on the left and one on the right. I still do it every so often, but, you know. No, that's right. Grant doesn't mix up the buttons. What he'll do is he'll press push to talk when we're on Skype.
Yeah. Well, that's not mixing up the buttons. That's just pressing an extra button when I don't need to.
I'm getting hammered by turbulence. I'm gonna go to 360 and see.
Probably want to go a little lower. It's probably the. I haven't looked at. I didn't look at the. I usually do. I didn't look where the jet stream is coming in, but based on the winds that we're getting right now, I'd say we're in it. So probably lower would be better, especially given that we'll be heading down here shortly anyway.
I'm gonna go 320 and see.
Just 2 seconds there before you do anything else. I've got the en route winds there, so I'm just having a look now for our current position.
Now, see, if I was flying the Aerosoft Airbus, I could just go click, and I'd have all the winds. That's built into it. It is sweet.
Is that the 330?
The A318, 1921, 2021, and the A330.
Oh, okay.
All 5 of the aircraft.
I bought them for FSX. I just can't wait for them to make them available for PD34.
It's a coming. Do you ever change your weather over to VATSIM for your weather engine?
I did. When I log on to vPilot, I do change it.
Okay, you have to restart it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I did that very early today.
Well, according to the wind data that I've got here, we'll get less of a headwind if we go down, but the wind components or the turbulence chances are still high down below as well. So that's really not going to make that much difference, and considering we've got, well, 150 miles or less to go for top of descent, it's not even worth it.
So what you're saying is I need to make my passengers puke all the way until we arrive.
As they said, as that news reporter said in the film Airplane, they bought their tickets, they knew what they were in for.
should be arriving any second now.
Really?
I know, I feel it too, Jumpsuit.
He's coming.
Man, that guy was right after him.
You're all nuts. My woman's intuition isn't picking up anything at all right now. No, it's true. He's finally home. My dad's back. Look, up there. Dad! Wait for me. Wait up! Wow, check it out. What a crater.
Yeah, no kidding. Boom, what a landing. He has some airbags and that maybe.
Why? To protect the ship from Goku's head? Yeah, really.
New version of the Mad Dog out.
Roger.
I hope it has deliveries in it, buddy. I don't know. It doesn't look like it does from the file size. But Stefano said Merry Christmas. I don't know what that means. Maybe you should say Merry Christmas.
Hey Rosie, how's it going?
He already posting in the forum that they're planning to release next year?
Actually,
say that again?
I read somewhere that they posted on Facebook that they're already choosing next year for the release day of the MacDog.
Next year's not very far away.
Of course.
I couldn't say if I knew.
I know. Apparently he put it on Facebook.
actually, just thinking about it, I don't think we'll see any deliveries, not for a little bit anyway, because the guy who was supposedly doing them had to have an operation last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason that he said. I'll come back in 2 minutes.
Roger. Yeah, Rosie, I know how you feel. I think I got about 3 hours of kit, but I'm the same as you, I'm wide awake.
A lot of that going on.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And you're going to join the club here shortly, I bet.
Well, we'll soon see. I've got an appointment on the 3rd to have an injection into my shoulder to try and get rid of some of that fluid. And then I've got I think it's on the 13th. I've got a bloody scan on my spine.
Now they're not going to aspirate it first.
Say again?
They're not going to aspirate your shoulder first. If they see fluid there, they should take a needle in there and withdraw the fluid, and then give you a shot of cortisol, which will is an anti-inflammatory and really help calm things down. But they should aspirate it first. They shouldn't just let the fluid sit there.
Well, I don't know. They just said this is just according to my GP is what they're going to do.
Your GP,
Say again?
your general practitioner, is doing this?
Yeah. He's giving
Oh, no. That's why he's not aspirating it. You need to see an orthopedic surgeon, buddy. There's really no point, and there's no way that cortisol is going to get rid of that fluid in there. The body will reabsorb it eventually, but it takes so damn long. That's why they're supposed to aspirate the fluid. Big long word, well, big short word for sticking a needle in and withdrawing the fluid, and then you give the cortisol injection. That's very, very standard. You need to. Oh boy, see, I'm 100% positive on that. By the way, 100%.
The problem, Dave, is here in the UK, the health system is very annoying because you need to get to your GP, which is a general practice, and then they need to give the referral. I mean, it takes ages. It's absolutely a nightmare.
Yeah, I know. So and they're not going to refer you to a orthopedic surgeon until they've probably exhausted what they want to do, huh?
Waiting times could be up to 8 weeks.
Well, shit, he's been doing this for a couple months now, isn't it, Ben Grant?
Sorry, say again?
You've been having to deal with this shoulder for over 2 months now.
This has been since October.
But yeah, there you are. Does your GP have a high-resolution ultrasound?
Yeah, they did the ultrasound, which is where they saw the fluid. But where they did the ultrasound is they don't know if they saw something with the spine, so that's why I've got to go for an MRI as well.
Well, if they have that ultrasound, then they can aspirate it. So, because what they'll do is they'll isolate the pocket of fluid, and they'll be able. You can see the needle going on the ultrasound, and they can put it right into the fluid and then aspirate it. So please talk to them about that, because it's just not good. The cortisol is just not going to be nearly as effective until they get that fluid out of there at relieving any pain and discomfort. So I'm 100% positive what I'm telling you. So I mean, just for your benefit, I'd at least talk to them about it, because they can drain it. If they can see it, they can drain it.
I actually missaid what you said there, but no, the GP where I go to, they don't have an ultrasound on site there. You have to go somewhere else to have the ultrasound, which is what they did with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
So I thought you meant they have images of the ultrasound.
I gotcha. Hey, you want to go directly from Villas to start the descent at Villas, go directly from Villas to Adrian?
I don't see why we can't take a shortcut.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we can do that. Did Raul step away?
Don't know.
No, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, Raul, then what we're going to do is go from Villas direct to Adri to start the approach. We're going to take a bit of a shortcut.
Okay.
Set.
And set 2.
Okay, I've got that in. Gives me just over 5 miles top of descent.
Boston has full ATC, which you have flown there.
Well, your ground speed's dropped off, or Grant's is picked up. Let's find out here. Yeah, yours has dropped off significantly. You're 318 knots ground. Grant and I are about 350.
I don't know why.
What are your winds currently?
It says 105 from heading 266.
Okay, that's about right. What's your Mach number?
Decimal 7.
That's why you should be at 7.6.
Okay, let me increase.
It's 22 miles top of descent.
Okay, growing speed at the moment is 355.
That'll work.
Don't know if you guys have got the charts, but this is just to let you know, this is one of the shorter runways, so it's only 6,600 feet long. So just be advised on that one.
Yeah.
So we flew the passengers with bad weather, turbulence all the way, and we're gonna have hard braking. They're gonna love this flight.
Yeah, it's a fun ride.
Tell you what, man, I really love the Jepson charts a lot better than I do those Lufthansa charts. I really have a hard time getting used to them.
Are you using the Navigraph?
No, man, I'm using the Aerosoft ones. Because I don't have to buy them.
Fair enough.
Is he showing again? Showing up.
I can't wait to see this scenery. I haven't seen it yet.
have traffic at my 2 o'clock ascending.
Narrowly escaped from that battle, but then, 13 years later, they finally get him. That was 4 years ago, my time. And as you already know, Bigfoot was gone, so there's no chance of reviving anyone with the Dragon Balls. Now what's the deal? They look like somebody just died over there.
Altitude.
Also cost us many precious lives.
That's a Republic flight inbound for Washington National. Which, Grant, have we flown in and around of there since we got the scenery for Washington National?
Nope.
I'm telling you, man, what is wrong with us? We get new scenery, we don't even use it? I don't know. I don't know how many airport sceneries I have that like I got the Barcelona Professional and Gibraltar Professional, and I haven't flown into those. And I still have the old Gibraltar payware scenery, and I haven't flown into there in a long time. I'd love to fly into Gibraltar.
We'll also maybe do that. I'm out tomorrow from 4 o'clock my time, so probably about 10ish. I'll be flying when I get in.
Barcelona to Gibraltar.
Sounds good.
Yeah, baby, I'm all about it. Sounds good to me.
I'm on the descent.
Roger.
I find it incredibly funny the way that Gibraltar runway is handled with people walking about. It's just amazing.
Which scenery is that?
No, I mean in real life, real operations.
Oh.
But apparently when it will simulate people walking around the runway.
Yeah, there's a road and public footpath midway through the runway connecting the south of Gibraltar up to Spain.
Yeah, it's a main road for them, and they just close it when aircraft are landing. And the scenery does that. That's so cool. The scenery when you're on approach will actually drop the what do they call them? You know, the little
the barriers.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, drop the barriers down and stop all the traffic, and then after you land, it'll open it up and they'll go again. It's pretty cool scenery.
But someone told me that is the scenery does that on FSX, but not on PD4.
No, it does on PD4.
Oh, really? Well, maybe with the professional version it works.
They say it.
Even on the professional?
Yeah, because they lose access to AS, you know, and then now they cannot do it. That's what they said. I don't know if it's true.
I'll check it out. About 80 miles top of descent for me.
Roger.
I am exactly 40 miles top of the descent for me.
Okay, I'm 40 miles behind you. I'm gonna step it up. Oh, now the manual EPR works. What was it working earlier? Now it is. Wow. And it exceeds. It's supposed to be maximum 220 with the 2285. Let me write that up.
My video camera gets so hot when you are flying over the sunset because all the lighting and stuff. And it was at some point that the water temperature was saying was 41 degrees.
Wow.
I had to open the window of the studio because I was boiling.
Seatbelts on. Some real chop coming down still. I was taking it as that's the remnants of that storm from before.
Yeah, good deal. 20 miles top descent.
Okay, since the runway is so short, I'm gonna be landing at full flaps.
You got the short package in that aircraft?
Yeah.
The short field package? Cool.
Okay, initiating my descent now.
Roger, I'm just below 18,000.
There was no time for me to plot a course. This fire
trust you with these? Sure, no problemo.
Oh man, now he's gonna get his attitude.
I'll say.
Great. Now, don't you think we'd better talk about some other things? Like androids?
Android? Gosh! I guess I almost forgot about them.
On May 12th, 3 years from now, on an island 9 miles southwest of South City at 10 o'clock in the morning, 2 killer androids will arrive.
Okay, enough. Just joking. We all remember.
So, what you're saying is we should keep that day open.
This one could get a little bit rough, so you'll have to decide if you're in or you're out. When the time comes, you won't be able to hide behind those sunglasses. Yeah, that's for sure. Now hold on, I don't remember putting you in charge of this operation. Are you challenging me, Vegeta?
Whoa, now.
Don't cross me, Vegeta. Or what?
Hey, hold on. I just had a great idea. I know a way we can save the Earth and not fight. Get rid of Dr. Gero. Here's what I think we should do. Use the Dragon Balls to summon the dragon. He'll tell us where the doctor is. We take out the doctor and all of our problems are solved.
You get it? That's great. In fact, Bulma, I'm surprised I didn't think of that before you did. I mean, who wants to wait around for 3 years anyway?
By the time we found the Dragon Balls, it'll be too late. You don't. Leave the great ideas to the great minds like my own.
Get over yourself! You wouldn't know a great idea to hit you in the head, you big dummy! Also, you're with me, aren't you?
Wow, I can't believe it, but I guess I have to side with Vegeta. Besides, Dr. Gero hasn't made the androids yet, so he hasn't done anything wrong. Well, just have to wait.
But that boy said those androids were strong enough to wipe us all out! Why do you want to rush up and meet them head on? Think about it, guys! You don't want to fight them!
No, we don't. But it looks like we have. So, what about you two? Are you with us?
Just over 10 miles for him intercepting the approach.
Well, that's it. I know what I have to do. I'm in, even though the odds are against us in this say beaucoup. Think about it. We're a lot stronger together than we are apart.
Sproson.
And together we'll have no problem beating those androids, right? Yeah, Bulma, your idea was good in theory, but maybe you ought to rethink your position on this one.
What are you saying?
Come here. What I'm trying to say is,
Yeah, I have you 25 miles ahead of me.
Roger.
I get it. You're saying you don't want to get beaten up.
no, I'm cooling.
What a dweeb! As for the rest of you, don't come crying to me when those androids take over the Earth and enslave everybody, because I'll just say I told you so.
Then it's settled. We'll all fight together.
Look at you, the great general rallying his troops. Hardly. You look more like a cheerleader. It's hopeless. Boys will always be boys.
So flight path angle will take 3.3 down to 640, and then we'll initiate the approach. I'll go around from there.
Great. We'll meet here. In 3 years at 9 a.m. on May 12th. And if you don't think you can handle it, then don't bother showing up. Got it?
Kakarot, I want you to know that just because we've agreed to fight together this time, I don't want you to start thinking anything has changed between us. Listen, when this is over, we'll meet to settle the score.
Sure.
So let's extend.
Piccolo, I need a training partner. So what do you say? It would make Gohan happy. All right then.
Yeah! All right!
Krillin? Yamcha, care to join us?
No thanks. I think I'm gonna train with Master Roshi.
Yeah, I like to train at my own pace, Goku. And besides, I don't think I can keep up with you guys anyway. Okay. See ya. Oh. And Bulma. Hey, I hope you have a healthy baby.
VOR intercept, VOR 1. Okay, intercepted the VOR on the finals.
No way! I don't know what
What's
Goku's
it?
talking about.
He was trying to say, maybe it's about time you got married and started a family, huh? I mean, it's not like you're getting any younger, huh?
Hey, what's shaking?
Where'd you come from? Krillin, it's not very nice of you to sneak up on me like that. Hey, are those my sunglasses?
Get on.
Now you picked up on my reading. No, wait. Train me. Come on.
160.
Stabilizer motion.
That's 25.
300 times gravity? That's impossible! So, that's what I want. Kakarot trained in 100 times gravity, right? So I want 3 times as much. But that's crazy. With 300 times gravity, your body will feel like it weighs 18 tons.
Okay, so 60 me.
You've gone too far, Goku. I don't like you teaching our son all of your bad habits. I won't stand for it. I won't. This has got to stop. Are you crazy? No way! I'm not going to let you interfere in Gohan's studies anymore. Why do you think I bought Gohan textbooks and study tapes? I think I'm gonna learn while you sleep it so he doesn't fall behind. Do you want our only son to grow up to be a muscle-bound thug without a brain? You can go, but Gohan stays here.
Chi-Chi, we need Gohan for this battle. It's important. It's only this one time. Then he can spend the rest of his life with his nose in the books.
I don't want our son growing up without an education the way his father did. Is that so wrong? Honestly, all the pain and torment I go through just because I want the best for my little boy.
Boy, I never knew you felt so strongly about it, Chi-Chi. But look, Gohan wants to go.
Absolutely not. No, wait, and that's final.
But are you trying to tell me that Gohan's studies are more important than saving the Earth?
That's right, mister. There's nothing more important than Gohan's studies right now. If Gohan takes 3 years off, he'll fall behind.
Oh, relax. Oh no, what have I done? I've been in space so long, I don't know my own strength.
Space at 144. Flop 40. Autopilot's going out.
Autopilot.
I don't think that's I mean, avoiding these tests and
Altitude.
and I want to make sure he gets one. Have I made myself clear?
That's one battle Goku will never win.
Boys, in sight, man on visual. Flarex is coming out.
1,000. Hundred.
Roger.
500. Minimum.
Continue.
400. 300. Stabilizer motion. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Reverse thrust. And you're braking. Reverse it out. Runway's clear.
Well, I think that's enough for today.
Yeah, I'll say. No. Let's keep going. I can take it. I've got to get strong. I want to be as strong as you two.
One, and two, and three, and four. Come on, 1, 2, 3.
Buddy, I can get you into that class if you want.
Okay, and 2 miles for Adri and then we'll start the approach to the runway.
All right, thanks, man. I'm 31 miles exactly inbound. Is that an offset approach, Grant? I didn't look.
Say again?
Is that an offset approach?
Yes, sir, just slightly.
Okay.
No pain, no gain. That's a lesson Gohan is learning the hard way from Goku and Piccolo. And he has 3 years to get it right.
Come on!
Okay, runway inside.
see ya.
I see you.
Okay, brakes us up. 1, 2.
It's a very short runway, Dave.
Yeah, Bubba.
Nicely done, roll.
I was a little bit stressed.
Should see me dead off your 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I see you.
Now I'm just watching Dave's.
Did you pick up the localizer?
Picks up the VOR.
I'm at the VOR, sorry, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm reading it and I'm set to intercept, but oh, there it starts to move. Okay.
Is there a K position for you, Grant?
Yes, sir, but don't forget we've got add-on scenery.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move forward where my gate is supposed to be, and then watch the landing from there for Dave.
Yeah, Roger, I'm just watching Dave's now. ET Live still doesn't have the Mad Dog, so it's showing Dave as a 717 with his ground power attached and 2 floating cones under his wings. Or above his wings now, actually.
Nice. And run inside.
Those orbit lights look great as well. Nice, increase them over there. Brightness.
Ah, I see Dave's strobes.
You know what? Oh, there it is. Just picked up the damn runway. Okay. Yeah, I just got it visually.
It's a little bit tricky because you have all the runways on top of it.
But it's okay. We can work it out. Yeah, no problem at all. Flaps 40.
Yeah, that's what I did. Flash 40. The pilot matched the model correctly. I see MD-80 Delta Airlines.
Right click and go to air traffic and see if it actually says 717.
Oh.
Where are you guys at?
I'm to your 4 o'clock now. 5 o'clock.
Okay, roger.
Rolls inside the terminal, but that's just due to the scenery.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It's showing as a 717. I need to fix that too.
Where are you at, Grant?
Dead off T9.
Oh, there you are. I got you. Okay, so typical small regional airport then.
Pretty much.
No jetways, but hey.
There are jetways.
Who are there? I don't have them for my scenery.
I've got them on mine.
Nice.
I don't show you. I don't think you've activated the scenery.
No, I have. It's definitely not default.
Well, mine's definitely not default, and I've got jetways.
My default has jetways.
I'll just check my. Maybe I could put up. Oh, I see we're all over there. I'll bring up the scenery complexity a bit and see if that makes a difference.
I might continue on down to Orlando.
There's the jetways. I just had to bump up the scenery complexity. Okie dokie.
Oh, that was interesting landing and turbulence.
Stream's clear. Let me go check in with Evelyn. I'm